Sarah of class 9th ICSE.
Here to speak on the topic maths and music. How math is related in music. Probably the closest connection between music and math is that both use patterns. Music has repeating choruses and sections of songs, and math patterns are used to explain and predict the unknown. Research has even shown that certain pieces of music end up being more popular due to their mathematical structure. What is the role of math in music? Let's see about Pythagoras. The Greek philosopher Pythagoras was one of the first historical figures to emphasize the relationship between mathematics and music. Though his life and work are shrouded in mystery, Pythagoras lived during the 6th century BC and is considered to be the father of philosophy and mathematics. Numbers were of incredible importance to Pythagoras and his followers. Their contribution to science of mathematics is most visible in the Pythagorean theorem, which is used to deduce the length of the hypotenuse of a right triangle by adding the squares of its other two sides. Pythagoras made other contributions to mathematics as well, but his theories of music are what interest us here. Perhaps his most important contribution to our understanding of music were his discoveries in the realm of harmonics. Pythagoras realized that intervals of music could be expressed as numeric ratios. Now let's see some quotes that are related to maths and music. Mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creation of the human spirit. Music is mathematics, the mathematics of listening, mathematics of the ears. There is geometry in the humming of the strings, there is music in the spacing of the spheres. Music is nothing but ratios and harmonic math all anyways.
Maths and music. This is done by Anina Jerson as part of the math activity. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Ever since Pythagoras has used numerical terms to express intervals between notes and derive musical notes from geometrical patterns, mathematicians have linked music to numbers. But what is the connection between math and music? The closest connection between math and music is that they both use patterns. Music has repeating choruses and sections of song, and in math, patterns are used to explain and predict the unknown. Research has even shown that certain pieces of music end up being more popular due to their mathematical structure. Mathematics also plays a pivotal role in musical harmony. Essentially, harmony is the combination of musical sounds as perceived by the ear and is analyzed in terms of math based concepts such as frequency, pitch, and chord progression. Mathematics is also deeply interwoven with the Western notion of musical scale. Listening to music may improve math skills. A considerable amount of research suggests that listening to music may improve cognitive skills. Maths and music use the same part of the brain. Research has found that music activates the same areas of the brain used to solve spatial temporal reasoning problems. Learning music improves math skills because music is, to a large extent, maths. It involves counting beats per minute and formulaic progressions, and playing music reinforces parts of the brain used when doing maths.
Hey everyone, myself Rakshita from grade 9th ICIC. Let us see the closest connection or relationship between math and music. The closest connection between math and music is patterns. Music has repeating choruses and sections of songs. And in math, patterns are used to explain and predict the unknown. Harmony is the combination of musical sounds as perceived by the ears and is analyzed by the terms of math based concepts such as frequency, pitch, chord progression, etc. Thank you.
Applications of linear equations in everyday life. Life is a math equation. In order to gain the most, you need to know how to convert the negatives into positives. What is a linear equation? Linear equation is an equation between two variables that gives a straight line when plotted on a graph. What is the standard form of linear equation? The standard form is ax plus by is equal to c. Here, a and b are the coefficients, x and y are the variables, and c is the constant. What is the importance of linear equation in daily life? Almost any situation where there is an unknown quantity can be represented by a linear equation. Figuring out income over time, calculating mileage rates, or predicting profit all include linear equations. Many people use linear equations every day, even if they do the calculations in their head without drawing a line graph. Linear equations can be used to calculate age, speed, time, and distance, geometry problems, money and percentage, and wages and hourly rate. To understand the importance of linear equations, examples will help. Example 1. Linear equations can be a useful tool for comparing rates of pay. For example, if one company offers to pay you $450 per week and the other offers $10 per hour and both ask you to work 40 hours per week, which company is offering the best rate of pay? A linear equation can help you figure it out. The first company's offer is expressed as 450 is equal to 40x. The second company's offer is expressed as y is equal to 10 into 40. After comparing the two offers, the equations tell you that the first company is offering the better rate of pay at $11.25 per hour. Example 2. You can calculate the best routes for a running or cycling schedule by creating a mathematical expression that takes into account the distance and the average speed for various parts of the route. You can use the equations to set different goals, such as to maximize time for build endurance or to maximize speed for performance. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Ranjivi Aditya of class 10th ICSE. Today we will learn about some math puzzles and the working and making of a Clenometer. So let's start. 22 plus 5 is equal to 25. 13 plus 7 is equal to 70. 81 plus 3 is equal to 83. 54 plus 9 is equal to 59. 67 plus 8 is equal to dash. So now let's see the solution. The answer is to take the first digit of the first number and take the second number together, so you have the result. 67 plus 8 is then 68. Now let's see how to make a clinometer. The materials required are a string, a protractor, clay, straw, scissors, sellotape and a ruler. Step 1. Attach your straw to the flat end of the protractor with a sellotape as shown. Take the string of length 15 cm, measure it using a ruler. Then attach the string to the center of the protractor. Step 3. Place your clay onto the free end of the string and mold it to the string. That's it. Now you have a clinometer to measure heights and distances of tall objects. So, now I'm going to teach you all how to measure the height of a tall object using a clinometer. First, place yourself at a distance away from the clinometer. Then measure the distance between the base of the tall object and your feet. The tall object taken here is a flagpole. Now take the clinometer in your hand and locate the top end of the flagpole through the straw of the clinometer. Let the clinometer stay steady. Once the clinometer becomes steady, record the reading on the clinometer where the string touches the scale on the clinometer. Here I have got an angle of elevation of 45 degree. Now that we have recorded the angle of elevation of the flagpole, let us calculate the height of the flagpole. Now, to calculate the height of the entire flagpole, we first need to calculate the height of the flagpole above our eye level. Now, since I had placed myself at a distance of 5 meters from the flagpole, we consider this distance to be small l. Then L is equal to 5 meters. Now, to calculate the height of the object, that is the flagpole, above the eye level, we will use the formula tan x is equal to L upon h, where L is the distance between you and the flagpole, where h is the height of the flagpole. By taking h on the RHS and tan x on the LHS, we get h is equal to L upon tan x. We already know that L is equal to 5 meters and tan 45 is equal to 1. Therefore, by substituting these values in the equation, we get h is equal to 5 meters. Now, let's move on to the entire height of the flagpole. The total height of the flagpole is given by h is equal to L upon tan x plus d. We have already calculated the value of L upon tan x, and since d is nothing but the height of our eyes from the ground, by substituting the values in this equation, we get h is equal to 5 plus 1.65, which is equal to 6.65 meters. Therefore, total height of the flagpole is 6.65 meters. Hope you all enjoyed the puzzles and learnt how to make a clinometer and measure the height of a tall object using a clinometer. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello everyone, this is Ishan from class 10 ICSE and today let's understand what a clinometer is and how it works. Also, let's have some interesting and challenging puzzles.
What is a clinometer? A clinometer is an instrument used for measuring angles of slope or tilt, elevation or depression of an object with respect to gravity's direction. It is also known as an inclinometer. What are its uses? Handheld clinometers are used for a variety of surveying and measurement tasks. In land surveying and mapping, a clinometer can provide a rapid measurement of the slope of a geographic feature or used for cave surveying. Now, I'll be showing you how to use a simple clinometer which I have made at home. Now, I'll measure the angle of elevation from the tip of the TV to my eye. The angle of elevation which I have got is 65 degrees.
Let's see some challenging puzzles and solve them together. Your first question is, connect the dots in 3 straight lines. These are your dots, and reveal the answer. So the solution is the line up. There's first line, the second line, and the third line. So this is the solution. So let's go to the next question or the next challenge. That is, can you take 1 from 19 and leave 20? So let's reveal the answer. So the solution is, as we all know, in Roman numericals, 20 is denoted by 2 capital X, while 19 is denoted as capital X, capital I, and X, while 1 is denoted as capital I. So when you remove 1 from 19, which gives us 20, as you remove I from 19, that is this. Now let's move on to the next one. Can you solve this one, guys? Solution is 2. You ask me how? This does not belong to this one. So where 1 into 0 gives us 0 and 1 and 1 gives us 2. So now let's go to the next one. What do you get when you multiply all the numbers on the phone's number pad? And this was the part of the question. So the answer or the solution is, anything multiplied by 0 is 0. Thank you and have a good day.